Miss Melania.
What do you think of Lindsay Lohan now?
I think she's hot.
There's something there, right?
Yes.
But you have to like freckles. I've seen a close-up of her chest.
Yes.
And a lot of freckles. Are you into freckles?
A number of women have come forward saying that's exactly what he did to them. Now, what was his response?
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction.
He held a number of big rallies where he said that he could not possibly have done those things to those women because they were not attractive enough for them to be assaulted.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction.
In fact, he went on to say...
Her two minutes, sir, her 2 minutes.
But did not say that.
It's her 2 minutes.
He went on to say, look at her. I don't think so. About another woman, he said, that wouldn't be my first choice.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction.
Disgusting, as he has called a number of women during this campaign. You know, Donald thinks belittling women makes him bigger. He goes after their dignity, their self-worth, and I don't think there is a woman anywhere who doesn't know what that feels like.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was...
What Donald thinks and what he says and how he acts toward women, that's who Donald is.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction. By her and her very sleazy campaign. But I will tell you, what isn't fictionalized are her emails, where she destroyed 33,000 emails criminally, after getting a subpoena from the United States Congress. Today, you read it in all the papers, going to potentially serve 5 years in jail for lying to the FBI. One lie. It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction.
Time Donald is pushed on something which is obviously uncomfortable, like what these women are saying, he immediately goes to denying responsibility. And it's not just about women. He never apologizes or says he's sorry for anything.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction.
Television. He went after Mr. and Mrs. Khan.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction.
Of a young man who died serving our country, a Gold Star family because of their religion.
It was all fiction.
He went after John McCain, a prisoner of war, said he prefers people who aren't captured. He went after a federal judge, born in Indiana, but who Donald said couldn't be trusted to try the fraud and racketeering case against Trump University because his parents were Mexican.
It was all fiction. It was lies and it was fiction. Because you take in so much money. I mean, I sat in my apartment today in a very beautiful hotel